All right, I think we are good to go. Check one thing here. Lots of tech setup. Okay, that's probably better. Cool, cool. Looks channels read only, so you can't reply. No. Always tech issues. Okay, one sec. Let's get this thing going here. Okay, that should be good to go. All right. Hey, Rockstar, Steve, aka Void here, and today we are going to talk about something very, very important, which is clean and dirty. So I'm just checking my mic here. Check, 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 check. That should be good to go. All right. Let me know if that is clipping or if that's too loud. That should be check, 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 check. Just got a new microphone yesterday. Check, check, check. Might need a compressor on there. Anyway, we will get that sorted here. Check, check, check. Okay, that's okay. No problem. So, practice clean, play dirty. This is not the new title of my next book. This is something that is super, super important for your practicing, especially if you're playing songs that need distortion. Okay, now, practicing clean, playing dirty. Now, why am I shooting this video? The first reason is because what I notice is guitar players, there's a little bit of a misconception with practicing, and when you're playing things that require distortion, sometimes distortion can mask your bad technique. So it can make sloppy playing sound decent and sound good. And now, from a purely like play like a kid standpoint, that's totally fine. Like, you know, put your distortion on, have fun, it's all good. But when it comes to some serious practicing, you don't want to practice with distortion if you can help it, okay? You want to be able to, you want to make sure that your technique is clean and accurate and precise, and then when you put distortion on after the fact, then it is going to be so much clearer and sound so good. It's going to enhance your playing, okay? And, oh, nice. Hey, hey, Papa, how's it going? So, basically, and I think I'm gonna have to put a compressor on this this microphone because it might be a little bit, it might be clipping. So we don't want to cover up. We don't want to mask bad technique. We don't want to mask sloppy technique. Okay, we want to make sure that your technique is nice and precise, and then we can enhance it with distortion. And you might see this whenever you watch me an episode of Pajama Jam where I play it clean first. Like I've played Pantera, Metallica, all these different riffs clean first. And then you add the distortion on top of that, and it sounds super, super heavy and clean, or I should say clear and precise rather than sloppy. And so let me give you an example here. And I see, okay, so I generally practice without an amp, and I can't play proper when I attach with an amp. So I would always play with an amp. If you're playing electric guitar, I would play with an amplifier, and because clean will help you, it'll help enhance some of the things that that you need to hear. Like it'll amplify things that you might not be able to hear when the guitar is just played acoustically like this. Like if you're just playing like this, you can't really hear everything. But when you're playing with clean, you'll be able to hear a lot more. And so I always recommend playing with an amp. Now, let me just try something here really quick because check, 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 check. Let's see if that helps. Put a little compressor on here. Yeah, I think that's going to help. Okay, so let's try now with an example. So let's say we're playing Metallica Sanitarium. Okay, this is a track that I'm helping one of my students play. So if you have Sanitarium going like this, and this part like that. Now, if you're playing that with distortion, I remember when I first learned this, I actually played this with distortion right away, and I sort of cheated it a little bit. Okay, I sort of cheated the system a little bit, and like it was okay because I was having fun, but if I wanted to play this properly, it wasn't the best move because this part here, I sort of like it masked all the problems in there rather than having good technique. So if you play this, let's just say if you're playing and then you play this part with clean, and it sounds good, well then when you add distortion, let's add some distortion here. and then, oh, it just sounds so much better. And if I was, because when I used to play it, I was doing a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs, and because the distortion was there, it would cover up, it would mask a lot of the problems. Like I think I went like this. I think I went like I barely even picked like that, but it was very, very sloppy. And so when I tried picking it, it was all over the place. It was like there was a lot of like in there, and because the distortion was there, it didn't really, you couldn't tell that there were the problems. But whenever I played it cleanly, when I played with a clean channel, it just sounded like there wasn't like there was a lot of clunkiness to it, and it wasn't sounding good. So finally, I realized, oh, okay, I should play this with the clean channel, and I just broke it down like that. And once it started sounding like that, then I added the distortion back in. Oh man. And it just totally worked. So you want to practice clean and play dirty if the song obviously needs distortion. So I'll give you one more example. I gave this example in a previous video, but let's do this again. So if I have, let's say, Thunderstruck by AC/DC, then let's just say if we have, let's get this going here. Now, you can't expect the hammer-ons to be and the pull-offs to be as loud as distortion, but as long as they're clear, then when you add the distortion in afterwards, then that's where the magic happens. So now it's totally working. Because I practiced clean first and then I played dirty. So always make sure to have the clean channel on. If you're playing something that's intended for distortion, whether it's heavy metal, whether it's hard rock, classic rock, play it clean first, or practice it clean first. Focus on getting the precision, focus on the accuracy, focus on the notes not bumping into each other. If you hear notes bumping into each other, which means like overlapping, if you hear them ringing over each other, then it's going to be a problem when you have the distortion there. So try to get this as clean as possible, as accurate as possible, and then when you put that into the distortion channel, it is just going to amplify and accentuate, enhance every single thing that you're doing. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Let me know in the comments if this is a technique you've tried before, if this is something that you're going to try. If you do try this, what song are you going to try it with? Let me know if you need any tips. I'll help you inside the comments, and just leave that there. And if you want my help and you want me to be your guitar coach to help you learn songs faster and with less practice time, then definitely check out playfromday1.com. Fill out add your name to the waiting list, fill out a quick little application. There's a few questions there. It'll take you about 30 seconds, and then I will send you an email and we can discuss your options in getting into the program. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like or share, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.